Hey, Jordan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Doing good. Doing good.
Good. All right, we'll get started in just a minute. Just a reminder to all media in the room, we ask that you please have both your full name and affiliation in your Zoom name so we can call on you. We have Buccaneers safety Jordan Whitehead with us today, and we'll be getting started in just a moment. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. Our first question today is going to come from Andrew Stocky.
Hey, Jordan, how are you? Andrew Stocky from WTAE in Pittsburgh. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Hey, two questions for you. What's been the response from your friends and family back in Beaver County to you going to the Super Bowl? And I know James Conner was a real partner and friend and like a brother to you as you were getting ready to enter the NFL. Are you still in touch? And have you talked about him as you move towards this big experience?
Oh yeah. So it's first time with the family. They're excited. They're coming down a couple of days. So just told them to get in the hotel. I want to just be my mind free till after the game. Then I'll see them. But yeah, talking with James a couple of days ago, he's just excited for me. We talked about moments like this a lot and all the time, and just for me, I always think back what he went through and just the fight. And right now, it's like he really pushed me to be great, and he's most happy for me right now. So I just want to just thank him and just hope he's doing good.
Okay, our next question will come from Andrew Chipazzi.
Hey, Jordan, Andrew Chiappese from the Beaver County Times here. Obviously a lot of excitement in Beaver County for you to be part of the Super Bowl, and you join, some pretty impressive names of guys to be part of a Super Bowl team. What's that being part of that history mean to you, and what does it mean to be able to do it alongside a couple of other Beaver County guys and Anthony Paroli and Corey Bichet on the strength staff?
Right. It's like home here. There's a lot of Pittsburgh connections here, and just growing up watching like Coach Floyd and Coach Randall Well, the guys like them, it's like, that's what I used to watch and look up to. So now the coach of me feels like home. My strength coach, Anthony Proley, I had him in high school actually for a year. So it's like, can't get no closer and can't get no feeling closer than this and home. So it's really exciting for all of us, bringing back some joy to Pittsburgh championship Super Bowl.
We'll go to Jaron May.
Hey, Jordan, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So I'm from Syracuse University, so I got to bring you back to your Pittsburgh days. You played Syracuse twice. You played in the Dome. So I got a two-parter for you. Number one, do you have any memories from those games? And then number two, where would you rank the Carrier Dome in all the venues that you've been able to play in your career?
So I got a couple memories because I know I played offense that game in the Dome in Syracuse. I had a touchdown on offense, had about 10 carries. So that's definitely one I remember. And it definitely a great stadium. Definitely college, I rank that up there, top five, because just to don't get that dumb experience in college. And it was definitely different from first time playing there. It gets loud in there. Fans are right on you. So it's definitely a great experience.
Our next question will be from Mark Topkin.
All right, got you. Sorry about that, Jordan. You there?
I'm good. Yes, sir.
Okay. First of all, how is your injury feeling? Your availability for Sunday, and what do you think of the matchup that's going to be presented by that offense over there?
I'm just getting better every day with my injury. The trainers, Bobby and all them down there, Pete, doing a great job with me, working with me, getting better every day. Limited at practice, going through everything, feel good, feeling better. Can't ask to be in a better position right now. So we're just gonna keep progressing. Still got a couple of days for the game, so I'll keep getting better every day.
We'll go to Jory Epstein.
Hi, Jordan. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thanks so much for your time. I've spoken with some of your teammates about the mentorship program y'all have been doing through your social justice initiative. Can you tell me what's been most meaningful for you? And if you were on the MLK Day call, I'd love to hear about that.
Okay, yes. I was not on the MLK call, but being with those kids for the time we were, every time we logged on, the kids got on, we were in our little groups, and it was the day, like the time of their life, we were enjoying talking to them. And in my group, especially, there was some kids that just really like had a like real soft heart, real just like kind people, and they got to share some experience with us. We got to share some with them, and just growing up, being in like feeling like them, being in a situation that the kids are, to look up to somebody in NFL or look up to people that you see on TV is a little different, and getting to talk to them one on one during Zoom on the phone means a lot for them, and it actually means a lot for me too because you get to put a smile on somebody's face, and for them just to be happy, being excited to look forward to doing the Zoom calls. It was a great feeling for me. When I get off the call, it just makes you think back how grateful we are, how blessed I am. So it's just great things, always great to do something like that, giving back.
Our next question will be from Joe Ellis.
So what is the biggest challenge you guys face with the Kansas City offense after facing two really good offenses the last couple of weeks?
They got a lot of speed. That's the main thing, speed. And they got a great quarterback that makes plays, gets out the pocket, scrambles around, but best in the league. So really, it's just for us, we got to play smart, fundamental football, got to limit the mistakes and create turnovers. But just got to worry about the speed. It's always something you got to remember with the Chiefs.
We'll go to Kalen Jones.
Hey, Jordan, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well, man. I wanted to ask you, how much do you feel like you guys as a young secondary have really developed over the course of the year and since you've arrived?
So just coming off of last year, everybody knows we were ranked 32nd. So that's always a chip for us. So going in every week, it's just how do we prepare to be better than that? And I say just start from the beginning of the season to now, we have grown a lot, ups and downs. You got 5 DBs, 6 DBs that we got to account for as a group. So, some games are going to be tougher than others. And just where we are now, you just show maturity and adversity, how we overcame. And just every week we're battling. Every week we come in with a new mindset to be great, hold each other accountable. Just now it's just about making plays. And you've seen past couple of weeks, guys, corners, Sean, Carlton, Dean, making a lot of plays, battling receivers. So you can't ask for nothing more than them for them. And then just me, Mike, Antoine, and Andrew in the back end on the safety position, just making the calls, getting everybody lined up, doing our job, and making a play. One play a game could change the game, and that's just our mentality back there. One of us got to make a play if we want to win, and think just keep doing a good job of that. Don't change anything up. Just keep focused, keep preparing. This week, another tough challenge, and we're ready for it. Just got to keep working.
We'll go over to Christopher Holmes.
Hi, Jordan. Jordan, how are you doing?
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How does a person like Todd Bowles, who played safety in his career, has helped you to get to this level?
Oh, yeah. You said Coach Bowles, right?
Yes, that was the question.
I'm sorry. Did you say Coach Bowles?
I think he did, yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Coach Bowles is like very smart. I've never been around anybody that loves the game more than Coach Bowles. Every time like there's a mistake or anytime you do something even good, he's going to correct. He's going to make a point, and it's going to help a lot tremendously. He does a great job of disguising, mixing up calls, a lot of different things that Coach Bowles does. And if you just get to meet with him and talk game with him, talk ball, he'll take you to another level. He knows the game, and I respect him a lot.
We'll go to Joe Person.
Hey, Jordan. I'm in Charlotte down here and working on a story. Teddy Bridgewater's up for the Rooney Sportsmanship Award. You've gone against him now in both while he was in New Orleans and with the Panthers. Just kind of wondered if you've had any interactions with him or just what it's like kind of competing against Bridgewater.
I haven't had much interaction with him, but competing against him is really a challenge. He was learning from Drew Brees the year before, so he got that quick, get the ball out quick. But Teddy could run. He's very smart. I can recall one play. I was down at the line by the line of scrimmage, and he had checked out of something just from just knowing, watching film, knowing Coach Bowles and the defense, what the safeties do. So he's a very smart player, and hats off to him. Great person, great teammate from what I hear, and he's a very great quarterback.
Our next question will be from Adam Kilgore.
Hi, Jordan. The Bucs have built the most diverse coaching staff in the NFL, with a lot of higher-ranking Black assistant coaches, which is not really the norm necessarily in the league. What does that mean to you? And I wonder, how do you see that diversity, whether it's race, gender, or age, translate to making the team better?
It definitely brings you, I say, like closer as a team. Just having, Black coaches, white coaches, female coaches, just a mix. It's just different personalities. I was just talking about MJ, for instance, strength coach. Like, grew really close with her over the years. She's helped me out a lot. She's very smart, and just get her side of things from a male side of things. It just goes a long way. And then for coaches on the coaching staff, it just, for me, it's like Black, white, it doesn't matter. But just having that, knowing that BA does that, and it's a really good thing to have that in the NFL, because you don't see it a lot. So being in Tampa Bay definitely is take pride in that for Coach BA doing that.
We'll go to John Romano.
Hey, Jordan. Obviously, the focus is on winning this game Sunday, but I'm curious if the guys in the secondary have talked about the challenge of facing Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes in succession, and what that legacy would be like if you come out on top in all three games.
Oh, I mean, we kind of like put those games past us. It's like we gotta get this one. We played the Chiefs before, and they got after us. So our mindset is really just like locked in, not really caring who we beat before, because we know like this is the biggest one. This is the one that's up next on our schedule. So we gotta focus in. Can't get really distracted how well we played the weeks before, because that could stick with you and you just hold on to the past. But we just got to keep working this week. It's a big week and biggest one yet. So just got to keep pushing forward, playing great against a great quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. It's a good feeling. Once blessed to play against them, be able to play against them in a Super Bowl. So it's just we want to get after them and make some plays.
We'll go to Courtney Smith.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. So with it being Black History Month and, everything that we went through this summer with the Black Lives Matter movement, I was wondering if there were any particular artists or any songs that really motivated you and your friends, songs that had, a good message, or artists that, just really take that time to put a good message out there. It could be songs from the civil rights era or things all the way up till now.
I kind of I listen to Michael Jackson, and when I think about stuff like this, he got a lot of songs like Man in the Mirror. There's a lot of songs that Michael Jackson put out there, and it kind of goes, just doesn't really matter your skin color, don't matter what you are, who you are, what color, where you come from. Everybody should be treated equally, and that's just one thing. Michael Jackson, you go listen to a couple of his songs, you'll get the message.
Our next question will be from John McGonigal.
Hey, Jordan. Sorry, I just joined a couple minutes late, so apologies if you've been asked this already. But how important is it for you to represent, the city of Pittsburgh and Pitt on this kind of stage? And how much support have you kind of felt from your hometown over the last couple of weeks?
Oh, it's a blessing to be putting on for the hometown, Pittsburgh. For Pitt, my high school, Central Valley, back home, a lot of people support me through Alacopa, Monaca, Center, everywhere. And it feels good to just know that somebody back home is putting on for the community, and definitely just makes me want to give back even more. Just all the hard work, all the work people put into me when I was younger, make me get to this position. It's very, very blessed.
We'll go to Andrew with the Beaver County Times.
Jordan, you mentioned that maybe a couple of family and friends are going to be able to come down for the game. Do you know of anything that's going to happen back in Beaver County that people are going to be able to get together? I know there obviously are still restrictions. It's a little harder right now, but what kind of, I guess, overall response or interaction do you expect from family and friends in the community on Sunday?
I expect definitely people getting together watching the game. I don't know any like specific event that's going on, but I know people supporting me, and I appreciate y'all. But definitely it's gonna be exciting for the hometown.
We'll go to Harold with WDAF.
Jordan, just want to get your impressions of the Chiefs receiving group there. I know they gave you a little bit of a struggle in the last game. Just your observations really of going up against them.
Oh, and they one of the top in the league, receiving cores, tight ends, all that, Kelsey, Hill, you name it. They got playmakers all around the board. We got a quarterback that's going to extend plays and get the ball in those guys' hands any way possible. You see last week against the Bills and the Chiefs, Tyreek Hill turned a 5-yard catch into 60. So you just gotta play focused, play fundamental football, tackle, and just really do your job because they create explosive plays. They find a way to do it. So we just gotta eliminate that.
We'll go to Austin Prebelich.
How you doing, Jordan?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hey, congrats on getting to the Super Bowl. And knowing that Tom Brady was coming over, what was your excitement and how was the experience of Tom Brady and his ability to read defenses transpired into your knowledge of the game, being able to disguise coverages, also reading wide receivers off the line?
Oh yeah, I remember when they said Tom Brady was coming. I was out working out, and then I had to do a couple extra reps, just knowing we were getting to go. And first you think about is Super Bowl. Tom Brady, 6 Super Bowls, we need one. So it was exciting, a real good feeling when I knew he was coming. And then what was the second part of that? Sorry.
His experience in reading defenses, how was that transpired into your game on the defensive side, reading like wide receivers off the line? I know you're going to have a chance to go up against Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. How has he showed you guys how to read defenses or read offenses in a better way?
Just hard counting. He's going to disguise and try to see what the defense is in. So just earlier in the season, going against them in camp, he's looking to see where we're in. He's looking at the safety to see what position, what coverage we're in. So now that taught me more how to disguise, how to hold my position before the ball gets snapped. So just little things. You see how powerful Tom Brady's arm is, throwing the ball in tight windows. So how much you need to break, how fast you need to break on the ball, the distance between the receiver. Just little things like that has definitely helped out a lot. Just watching them going against the practice and stuff, watching them. You just see how he moves and see how a quarterback operates back there.
Our next question will be from Al Thompson.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. You were talking about Patrick Mahomes a little bit earlier, and just how diversified he is in his game, and he has a play that he pulls off. No one ever seems to get it, where he flips the ball when they're inside like the 5-yard line, and he underhands the ball, just tosses it to Travis Kelce or a running back. How does he get away with that so much? And are you kind of preparing for that? And one other thing is they're the comeback kings. I mean, they come back in games down, 2+ touchdowns. From a mental standpoint, I would think that that's something else you have to also prepare for.
Oh yeah, definitely. With that play, about your eyes, somebody's responsible for each person. So you just everybody got to do their job and stop that. But definitely, they definitely do come back from games down 14-21, come back. That's what the great quarterbacks do. You see Tom, we're down 14 points. We got Tom on our team. He brings us back a couple games. Team gets together and we come back. So that's what great quarterbacks do. So it's going to be a tough battle down to the wire. So it's just who could be focused for 60 minutes, who could be focused longer and play harder longer.
We'll go to Leo Haggerty.
Jerome, I had a chance to ask Warren Sapp before they played in the Super Bowl out in San Diego, the last time the Bucs were there. Describe in one word what winning the Super Bowl would mean to you. He immediately said immortality. If you had to describe it in one word, would you use the same word or would you use a different word, and why?
Winning the Super Bowl, I would use blessed, just because like being since I was 5 years old playing football, the only thing you would think about is the Super Bowl, like being in championships, and this is the high, like biggest it gets on this level, being in the Super Bowl. So and I would say blessed because not everybody gets the opportunity. There's a lot of things got to be right for this to happen, and it's just I say blessed. God, it's in God's hands, and can't do it without God. There's a lot of obstacles in the way, and it's just once in a lifetime to be in this position.
We'll go to Doug with Nesson.
Jordan, when was the first time that you met Tom Brady? What was that interaction like? And how much time did you actually get to spend with him this season on being on the other side of the ball with all the COVID protocols and everything?
Right. But the first time I met him was in the locker room. Just not knowing what to expect. I just said, "What's up, Tom?" and said, "What's up, back?" We had a little talked about Darrell Reeves a little bit, him playing with him. So he talked about being from Aliquippa. Tom did. He was like, from Aliquippa. He knew about Aliquippa. A lot of people do. But it was like short and sweet. But now Tom every day. Say what's up to Tom. Walking in, he's just a great person, a great leader.
We'll go to Josh Allen. Josh? Okay, we'll go to James Yarcho.
Hello. Hey, Jordan, congratulations. You guys have faced this Chiefs offense already. What kind of problems do they pose that are so unique to them versus the high-powered offenses that you've already faced in the playoffs like New Orleans and Green Bay?
Right. I would really say like having Patrick Mahomes is a different type of quarterback because he gets out the pocket. He scrambles, he runs, he'll sit back there second and backpedal and throw the ball 100 yards. It's crazy to see. You watch it and it's like, how do you make that play? So it just like comes down to really just playing a play for 10 seconds, playing that play all the way out, passing on receivers, doing your job because he's going to extend plays and make plays.
We'll go to Patrick Yen.
Hi, Jordan. How impressed have you been this year with rookie Antoine Winfield Jr. And when did you realize that kid was legit?
I knew he was legit when I had watched his film and I had worked out with him in the off season when we weren't allowed to come in the building. I could tell just his mindset, his work ethic, his feet work, just everything. You could tell that he was going to be a great player. He just put the work in. We had my cousin training us, Maurice, and he was just grinding. He was grinding with me. And then coming in here, seeing him tackle, because you can't see that with no pads on. You bring in the wood, and it's like I like that. So it's like similar to me, how I feel. We just both be on the same page, play together, always just on the same page, really. And we both just play hard. So being next to him really is a great feeling. See him making plays as a rookie, amount of plays he has made. Definitely should be up for defensive rookie of the year.
We'll go back to Josh Allen.
Sorry about that. Hey, Jordan, how are we doing?
Good. How are you?
Just want to talk to you. This secondary is very young, especially in the back end. And you guys preached and talked about a lot about communication and how you guys stayed in communication over the offseason and through this season in general. How do you think that's progressed with the communication you have, which has led to more turnovers, more passes defended? And can you just speak on that?
Oh, yeah. All about communication in the back end. You got 5 people most of the time that you got to communicate to, and just in the back end. So you all got to be on the same page, because if the receiver runs a certain route, then you might be helping with the corner or safety, nickel. You just never know. So you all got to be on the same page, and getting together, watching film is a key thing to being on the same page, and our communication goes a long way. You don't know how much communication helps until you get beat on something, and when you get beat on something, most of the time it's not even physical. It's a bus making a mistake mentally. So just got to be on the same page, versus especially in the playoffs. There's no room for error.
We have time for a few more. If any media have questions, please raise your hand. We'll go to Zach Goodall.
Hey, Jordan, we were talking to cornerbacks coach Kevin Ross the other day, and he mentioned about how in practice your secondary goes up against the likes of Tom Brady, Mike Evans, and a great passing offense. He made the same note about Kansas City and their defense going against Mahomes. And he said that, hey, our offense is the best. Why should we fear anyone? Would you agree that that's the same mindset for your guys' secondary?
Oh, for sure. I know for a fact we definitely have the best offense in the league. Best quarterback, best receivers, running backs, line, go get all the way down. So and really going against them gives you confidence. Just shows how what we could be in the back end. And Kansas City also has great receivers and a great high-powered offense, and that makes explosive plays. So just getting those reps and being able to get those throughout the week and during the season definitely helps us a long way.
We'll go to Christian Torres.
Hello, Jordan. How are you feeling today?
Good. How are you?
First of all, I want to congratulate you and your team for going to a Super Bowl. I don't say I'm from Argentina, from the media no huddle. I have two questions. One, in week 12, they faced Kansas City and lost. How much Tampa has grown since that game?
Since the Kansas City game, you definitely have grown a lot. That was definitely a learning experience for us. Just how many points they have put up, yards they put up in the first half on us. That's unacceptable. So we had a bye, I think, a little bit after that, and came back and been on a streak. So we definitely had watched that game, corrected it, put it to rest, and moved on. And when we watched that film, I watched that film. It's the little things that got us beat, because at the end of the day, we lost by 3. We eliminate the explosive plays, and it's a different outcome. So we got to be locked in. That's what I would say from that game.
Okay, that's all we have time for today, Jordan. We appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.